kind angel fly within my life, beside me in all I do. Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly angel reading for August 10th through to the 16th. I'm going to be using the Magical Messages from the Fairies deck this week because I felt like it. We haven't spoken to them in a while. So let's see what they have to say for us for, first of all, for Monday and Tuesday. Alright, so here we go. New career. Ooh, your work focus is shifting in a positive, new and successful direction. Ooh, great. So it's really time to listen to the inspiration we're receiving about making changes in this area of our lives. Perhaps you are waiting to hear about a job you've been applying for or wondering whether it's the right path for you. And this is confirmation to go ahead, to believe in yourself, and to know that you are meant to be joyful. You're meant to be doing what brings you joy. So if you're feeling like your career is not fulfilling you, if you're feeling like you're just kind of going with the motions and there's all this inner change that you've been experiencing, but your outer life, the things that you spend time doing each day doesn't reflect that, then maybe it's time for you to make that change, because the angels and the fairies are saying, yes, go ahead. This is a great idea for you. We support you. So please ask them specifically to help you with your career, or to give you guidance about steps to take towards that new career. You know, I would never recommend just suddenly chucking in your job just because you feel inspired to do something new, unless you have the security, the financial security and the time to be able to do that. It's always a good idea to be sensible about these things also, because you don't want to cause yourself any stress, but also to know that it's okay for you to take inspired action, which may mean that you're making a transition between one work opportunity to another. So isn't that great? All right, so I love that because it's very practical. It's very to the point. It's saying yes, we can say yes to the things that we want in our new career. It doesn't mean that we're necessarily changing completely. It could be just that we are inspired to do something a little different, or to say yes to a particular idea or experience that we've been thinking about. So whatever it means to you, that's a great thing for our work lives. Alright, so, okay, look at this card for the middle of the week. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. So it's again saying, yes, go for it. Don't hesitate. Remember, we've often spoken a lot in these readings, particularly in the last few weeks, about it really being an inward time, about a lot of healing going on, about a lot of reflection. This to me feels like this is a week to take action. This is a week to say yes, okay, the energy is shifting. It's a little lighter than it has been, and it's more about really focusing on what it is that we desire within our careers, and perhaps any part of our lives that we've been wanting to make big changes on. The angels are saying that this can often be a sign for us to not to hold on too tightly to when or how it's going to look when we are taking action, because sometimes we can come up with this great idea and we're really focused on it and we're really inspired and we take action and we all of that, and then we're just not quite sure why everything isn't falling into place. And that doesn't mean that the whole idea is wrong. It just means that there are different pieces of the puzzle that we may not see quite yet. So don't worry about not having the whole picture. Just take the step forward. Take the one piece of guidance that you're receiving, or listen to the one piece of action that they're asking you to take, and then trust that it will follow on to another one. You don't need to figure out the whole plan all the time. Okay? Alright, and so here we go for the weekend. Oh, perfect. This is a lovely card for this time of year. Holiday. The answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Now, this is really interesting because we're just talking about taking action. But again, the middle of the week was just talking about perfect timing and only doing it when you feel really inspired. And sometimes what can really be an interesting thing when we're focusing on our work lives is that we want to make a change, or we're wanting to feel just a refreshed energy in our work lives. And yet we're working so hard, we're paying so much attention to what needs to be getting done, or, how much I haven't done, and blah, 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 that we actually don't stop to take a breather and stop to actually listen to what's being given to us. So sometimes people will say to me, but I have so much to do, I can't even think straight. That is the time to really take a break, even if it's for a day, an hour, or whatever it is. Because then if you allow yourself to rest and play, actually you're more inspired, you're more energized, and the answers that you've been looking for, perhaps about your career or another area of your life, then become clearer because you're in a clearer space. So it's not all about work. Really, this is saying, yes, it's a good time to focus on those new career opportunities, but also reminding us of the balance that's so necessary in our lives. I'm a Libra, so I love my balance, but it's really important sometimes to look at the ways that we are perhaps a little out of balance and why something may not be flowing. And that may be because we're either pushing too hard, or we're not putting enough focus on the area that we really see as a priority right now. So it feels like it's a time of action, inspired action, especially in our work career lives, but also a time to allow that to be balanced out with plenty of quiet time also in the weekend. So have a busy week. Go for it. Be confident. Allow yourself to ask for the help that you need from the angels and the fairies. The fairies, by the way, as we've spoken about before, are beautiful. Just as we had the goddesses last week, for asking for that practical advice and help, because they're close to the earth compared to the angels, and so they're really brilliant manifestors. So if you are wanting that opportunity and you would like some support with it, if you're wanting to have some guidance about that next step, please ask the fairies. They are magical, magical beings, and they want us to have that fulfilling earthly life so that we can do the things that we would love to do and not be worried, not be stressed. The whole point of this is to remember that we're not alone, that we are supported, that our purpose is not just about our job, but of course, having jobs, having careers is part of our earthly experience, and we're supposed to be satisfied and content and joyful and feeling alive in what we spend our days doing. And for many of us, that does involve careers. So allow yourself to take a little bit of inventory, see if there are any openings for possibilities for you right now, and if they're not, just trust that we probably will be shown some this week in either direction, either in a completely new area or something that feels really exciting in order for us to progress in the area that we're already working in. So I'm sending you much, much love. So are the fairies, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week. Bye bye for now.